What is the best flavor of Snickers? Do almonds belong in candy bars? And what is the best candy bar? Well, I talk about all that and more on this episode of the Toddcast. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Toddcast. As always, I'm your host, Todd McManus. And I just actually had myself a great Chick-fil-A dinner. I love me some Chick-fil-A now. Whenever people say that is some of the best chicken, it is really good. I will give Chick-fil-A their due. The only thing is that, chicken from different restaurants is really good, especially, chicken from, these fast food restaurants such as Popeyes, Chick-fil-A. Popeyes is really good. Popeyes is one of the top best, and then you got Cane's and Zaxby's and all those. But Chick-fil-A is so much different because of just how they are. They try to market and put out as if their stuff is the only thing available. And they try to, trademark their specific flavors of stuff, Like with their Sunjoy. Sunjoy is just tea and lemonade. But why do they call it Sunjoy? Because nobody else does, and they can trademark that name. That way they'll be able to sell it whenever they want, But yeah, I really like Chick-fil-A. My go-to meal is kind of a big meal. It's the regular sandwich with large fries and an 8-count nugget with ranch. I eat all of it too, and it's a lot. And it's my stomach is trying to handle it right now. But yeah, Chick-fil-A is really good. Which they have milkshakes that I haven't even tried yet. They have ice cream cones that I've definitely tried, and they're pretty good, it's nice, soft serve. I honestly think it just tastes better because it's from Chick-fil-A is the only thing, as a branding thing, But yeah, Chick-fil-A's really good. I mean, everybody knows that, but yeah, I had Chick-fil-A, and it was really good. I really like their herb, what's it called? Is it garlic herb? Whatever their herb ranch is, I like that. I like it a lot. Chick-fil-A sauce, it's okay. Polynesian, it's also okay. But the ranch now, that ranch, Chick-fil-A ranch hits different. You can say Chick-fil-A is better than a lot of other places at other stuff. You can say that and make that claim, but I will say it right now. Chick-fil-A's ranch is some of the best ranch you can get. I know, Wingstop ranch is another ranch that a lot of people rave about, But yeah, Chick-fil-A, really good stuff, But to get into the meat of the matter here on this episode is that we are going to be looking at and reviewing different flavors of a specific candy bar. Now, when you think of a candy bar, whenever you go into a gas station or your local convenience store, and when you go up to the counter or you go to a specific aisle, that's the candy aisle, and you're like, you know what, I want a candy bar. What is your go-to bar? What do you go towards? Are you a Three Musketeers person? Do you like Milky Way? Mars bar? My personal favorite, which is Reese's Peanut Butter Fast Break bar? Or are you a fan of the good old-fashioned Snickers bar? Snickers is a great bar. They're one of the best candy bars out there. Other than Reese's Fast Break, I definitely think that Snickers is up there as one of my all-time favorites. And currently, right now, we are about to get into a Snickers flavor candy bar review. Now, there are many different flavors of Snickers with added stuff. Take some stuff out, put some other stuff in it, change the chocolate, change the ingredients, change this, change that, add this, add a bunch of stuff into one. I have only got 6 different Snickers bars here, and I know that there's more, but one, I didn't want to eat a bunch of Snickers, but 2, This is probably the only kind I could find. And there's another, there's many other things that you can do here with, like Kit Kat. Kit Kat has so many different flavors that you might realize, and I would like to get into Kit Kat at some point in the future, so make sure you tune in for that, because that's going to be an interesting one as well. But on today's episode, we're going to be looking at 6 different flavors of Snickers, and if you want to try these Snickers along with me or after the episode, one of these sound good to you and you're like, hey, I want to try that. You want to go look at your gas station, look somewhere to find it, go over to the official Instagram page for the Toddcast at _Toddcast_. That is only on Instagram, of course. And you will see the picture of all 6 of these flavors. And, of course, you can like the picture, of course. And that way you can see them and be like, you know what? I want to try the original. I want to try this flavor or this flavor. I've never had this flavor. I didn't even know this flavor was a thing. And now I've brought it to your attention. You are welcome for that. And you can go to your local gas station and find one of these flavors that is to your liking. Now, I would like to say that don't try this at home. This is 6 different flavors of Snickers. I will not be eating all of the bars total, Original is, of course, one of these flavors, but I'm not going to be eating the entire bar. I'm not here to do a mukbang. I'm not here to eat all the food as much as I can, I'm here to give a solid, honest review of each flavor on the scale of 0 to 100 with no decimals, and also rank them against each other from 1 through 6. See which one out of these is the best, and which one out of these specific flavors is the worst. So, we are going to go ahead and start off with Snickers original flavor. Now, this is the OG Snickers. Whenever you think of a Snickers, this is what you think about. Being wrapped with milk chocolate and containing peanuts, caramel, and nougat. Now let's go ahead and it's going to be a lot of crinkling paper sound from opening 6 different candy bars. So here we go. Good old-fashioned Snickers. Looks good. Got the little caramel, whatever it is on the top, you know what I'm talking about. So a little mold fixture, So, original OG Snickers. Let's just go ahead and give it a try. I've eaten Snickers a lot throughout my life, so I'm pretty sure I know what it's going to taste like, but let's go ahead and try it. Okay. I apologize if you can hear me chewing, but Snickers, specifically, out of the candy bars, is a very chewy bar because of the caramel. It's still really good though. I would rank that number 1 right now on the ranking of these 6, and I would give Snickers a solid 88. Gosh, Snickers is so good. Snickers is top 5 candy bars I've ever had. Reese's Fast Break is probably my number 1. Snickers is honestly a close number 2. Number 2 or 3. But yeah. It's just so good. The nougat's good. The peanuts is good. I understand you can't eat peanuts if you have a peanut allergy, which is going to be bad for most of these bars. But the peanuts is good. The caramel is all there. The nougat's good. Milk chocolate is the best chocolate, in my opinion. And of course, it is candy. It's going to have a lot more calories, but it's still really good. I like it. If you're not allergic to any of this and you like this kind of stuff, definitely try it, because the OG Snickers is one of the top best candy bars ever made. So the next flavor we're going to dive into is Snickers White. It is basically the same thing, peanut, caramel, and nougat on the inside, but the outside, instead of milk chocolate, is white chocolate. So let's open this up. Oh, it's a very nice Nice white color, white sheen, and a shine to it. It looks weird comparatively because I'm so used to having the other Snickers. I'm not used to having a white candy bar before, but I'm not that too familiar with white chocolate, but I'm open to it. So Snickers white, let's give it a try. Okay. This is not the best thing for an audio podcast, I'll tell you that. It's very chewy. Okay. Still good. Very solid. If you prefer white chocolate over milk or dark chocolate, you will like this candy bar. Solid peanut, solid caramel, solid nougat, all wrapped around a good white chocolate. My opinion, not as good as the original, but very good. Very good. I would give Snickers White an 86. It is very good. It's just missing a little bit that I like of the milk chocolate. But hey, the white is very good. I mean, it's right. It's only 2 points less. Okay, it's still 88 and 86 with original Snickers at first place and white at second place. Still very good. So, going into the next Snickers bar is still the milk chocolate outside, but the inside contains caramel, nougat, and almonds. So instead of peanuts, we've swapped out the peanuts. We have now gone to almonds. So let's open this up. See, it looks the same as the original, but instead of peanuts, there are almonds in this. So let's see if the almonds can beat peanuts and be better or worse. Oh, God. Almonds are a lot more crunchy. Ugh. And they got that peanut flavor. I'm not peanut, but they got that nut flavor. The flavor that you would get when you eat the little tub of nuts. It has that flavor. That flavor is not the best, to be honest. Like it's a little salty for some reason. Still good. Still apologize for the smacking. That is not my fault. The caramel is it's an enemy to audio podcast. So yeah, put that on a t-shirt. Caramel is the enemy of audio podcast. So, I mean, the almond, not as good as the white or the original Snickers. Going in third place. It's still good, but that crunch is so weird. I would have to put this as a 78 because, I put it at a 79. It's not bad. I wouldn't pick this again. It's in that area of, it's good. I'm glad I tried it. I don't want it again. But it's not bad. It's good. I just don't want it because I prefer peanuts over almonds. So it's sitting at a 79, which is low compared to the other two. But I think that's a pretty solid score for what it is, you know. So the next one, number 4 on our list, is Snickers Crunchy Peanut Butter. Now, this is diving into my territory that I've had before. This, of course, is a regular Snickers bar covered in milk chocolate, including caramel, peanuts, and nougat, but crunchy peanut butter has been added to the mix. So it's just a regular Snickers bar, but peanut butter also added into it. So let's open this up. Oh, this is the share size. So these are like broke up into little squares. Okay. Oh, it's starting to get to me. So, okay. So, Snickers crunchy peanut butter. Let's give it a try. Okay. There's a lot going on right there. Oh, oh God. What was that taste? Oh God. There's an aftertaste. Oh! Oh gosh. Like, oh. It was okay when I bit into it, but after a while oh God. The aftertaste got me. There's way too much going on here. You need to keep the great duo that it is alone to itself. Once you start adding crap to it, that's when you mess it up. When you add peanuts, caramel, nougat mixed in with peanut butter and the outside being chocolate. Once you get past those 4 ingredients of the main candy bar itself, and then whatever 3 ingredients or less you have in the bar, is when you start losing me, because that is way too much stuff. I need to be able to bite into a candy bar and tell you what specific flavors and ingredients are in this bar. I can bite into a Snickers and tell you that there's peanuts, caramel, nougat. I can bite into that other one and tell you that it's almonds, caramel, nougat. I can bite into the white Snickers and say, oh, this is white chocolate, but still the same with peanuts, caramel, and nougat on the inside. Excuse me. This one, I can tell there's peanuts. There's also peanut butter. I can taste the caramel sometimes, just because it's sticky. I can't taste it, but I can tell the texture of the caramel, and the consistency is keeping everything together, because caramel is very sticky substance. And then nougat's in there somewhere. Nougat gets lost. I don't know where it went. It's still there. It's there in the picture. It's there on the list, but it does not exist when you bite into it. So there comes a point when you add too much. There is a point where there is too much. There's too much stuff in a candy bar. Whenever you get to this point, when you have to have peanuts and peanut butter in the same thing. What you could do is, don't do the crunchy peanut butter. Whatever the peanut butter is they do in the Reese's Fast Break. Do that peanut butter, but get rid of the caramel. Because you got caramel and peanut butter in a chocolate bar. And I don't think that can go together. Like a Reese's Fast Break is just peanut butter and nougat on the inside of a chocolate bar. And that's fine. That's great. You know, the nougat down at the bottom to hold it together. And it tastes good. But I don't know. It loses a lot of its flavor while trying to make everything taste in my mouth. But it's okay. It's not bad. But I don't know what I'm tasting other than the chocolate outside. And then having to bite into 5 different things. It's 4 different things on the inside, but then counting the milk chocolate on the outside is the 5th item. So crunchy peanut butter Snickers, you get a score of 75. I thought you were going to be better than the almonds, honestly, but you're not. Yeah, it's weird because the order I'm going in is the order that they're going, that I'm ranking them. It is depressing. I honestly, when I bought these earlier, I honestly had the idea of crunchy peanut butter is going to be my favorite, or at least second or third. And now it's in 4th, automatically, behind these other 3, behind original, white, and almond. It's just not good. Well, here's the thing. It is good, but it does not carry the weight of each flavor to my taste buds. I cannot taste each individual thing that is in this bar because there is too much stuff happening. There is an entire party going on, and when there's an entire party of a lot of people that are there, and you are trying to have a solo, separate conversation with each one of these people, with 5 different people, and you are trying to have a separate conversation with each 5 people at the exact same time, how does that work? You know when it works better? When there's less people. Or you eat the stuff separately or talk to them separately, But my point being, it is easier to talk to less amount of people at the same time than adding more people. So when you're at a party and you're talking to people, would you rather talk to 5 people at one time but have a separate conversation with each one of them, but you're still talking to them at the exact same time? Or 4 people? Okay? And you don't even talk to one of them most of the time because that's milk chocolate. You don't talk to them that much. You talk to everybody else. So you're basically talking to like 3 and 1 sometimes. Or 4 and 1 sometimes. But, like I'm saying, crunchy peanut butter can go into Snickers, but something's got to get out. You can't add it and just keep adding and adding and adding unless one of them gets out. So, crunchy peanut butter sits at a 75 and is behind all of them now. It is at rank 4 with original at first, white, almond, and then peanut butter. So, the next flavor we have is another little bitty square one apparently. This is peanut brownie. Now, this is milk chocolate wrapped around peanuts, caramel, and brownie. So, they got rid of the nougat, and it is now brownie. So, smells like chocolate, but I'm excited to see what this is going to be and if this is going to be good. I've heard about these for a while, and I've seen some of them for a while now. But I'm excited to see if the brownie actually translate good and if it is a good Snickers. So, I'm going to give it a try right now. Oh, very soft. Okay. 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 I do taste the brownie. Okay. I will tell you this. It is good. It is pretty daggum good. There is caramel in there, but it's not a lot. There's got to be more caramel in the actual bar than these squares. I'm missing that nougat, though. I gotta be honest. I'm missing the nougat. I see why the nougat sticks them together. What should I rate it? It's an honest question. Peanut brownie is good. Nothing to rave about. Either I'm getting slow of Snickers or something's wrong with it. But it's okay. Nothing too big and fancy. I rate it right in the middle of those two. Peanut brownie, getting a 77. You're better than crunchy peanut butter because I can taste every ingredient there. But I think almond is still better than peanut brownie. But it's still a solid flavor. Peanut brownie is still pretty good. So, but nothing really to rave about. I mean, it doesn't have any nougat, and I can see why nougat ties everything together. But yeah, peanut brownie, you're okay at a solid 77. And you are in 4th place now, bumping crunchy peanut butter down to 5th place. Not looking good for crunchy peanut butter. So, The next and final flavor we have for today's episode is almond brownie and dark chocolate. This is, of course, including not milk chocolate. This is the only dark chocolate Snickers we have on today's episode. So it is dark chocolate wrapped around brownie, caramel, and almonds. So you swap out the milk chocolate for dark chocolate and the peanuts for almonds in the same bar. Oh, this is very dark. So, as you probably remember from the last review that I did with the Mr. Beast bars, I do not like dark chocolate. Milk chocolate's my favorite, white chocolate is second favorite, and dark chocolate is my least favorite. I definitely think I've had more dark chocolate than white chocolate in my life, but I still rate white chocolate better because white chocolate tastes better. Dark chocolate does not taste good. It is too chocolatey, and I do not like it. So, almond, brownie, and dark chocolate. Let's go ahead and give it a try and see where it ranks against the others. Okay. Ugh. 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 I don't like dark chocolate. Just, they might as well throw in that crunchy peanut butter in here. That way I could hate it even more. Not good. I don't like it. 68. It's not good. I don't like dark chocolate. Dark chocolate sucks. If you like dark chocolate, something is wrong with your taste buds and you, because it's not good. Like, dark chocolate might be like the most healthy, I guess. I mean, none of this is healthy, but they put the almonds in there instead of peanuts, and that was a mistake. And then they tried to swap milk chocolate with dark chocolate. That was a huge mistake because dark chocolate sucks. And I don't know why they would try to do this abomination, but they have tried and they have failed. So there you go. So almond brownie dark chocolate is sitting at a solid 6th place behind crunchy peanut butter. I couldn't believe something is worse than that. But crunchy peanut butter is now in 5th place with almond brownie and dark chocolate in last place with a 68. And the ranking goes as this: original at a 88 being the winner of this episode, with white chocolate being at a 86, almond at a 79, peanut brownie at a 77, crunchy peanut butter at a 75, and almond brownie and dark chocolate way down at a 68. And that is how it goes, and that is my official ranking of these 6 different flavors of Snickers, and I do not like dark chocolate. So, with all that being said, if you ever have a candy or drink you would like for me to review on a future episode of the Toddcast, please go to my YouTube channel. The link is down in the description. Click or tap on that. It'll take you directly to my YouTube channel, and then click on one of the videos, and down in the comments section, you can leave your candy, drink, food item, whatever it is you want me to review on a future episode, and I will look at those and see if I can find them in my area and try to review them as quickly as possible and give you my honest rating on how original and maybe white chocolate too, see if anything could beat those two. And there will definitely, I think that's gonna do it for this episode. As always, please rate and subscribe. And if you're listening on YouTube, please like, comment, subscribe, and click that bell to get notified when new videos are uploaded. And make sure you follow the Toddcast on Instagram at @the_Toddcast_ for all your updates and Toddcast needs. And tell your friends and your family to give it a listen. And thank all of you for listening to this episode. And if you want to know what's going to happen next week, we're just going to tune in to find out. Only on the Toddcast.